See if we're live. Alrighty then. Alright, got Twitch up and running. Got Facebook up and running. There we go. There's my infinity screens. Sweet. Alright. Well, cool. Let's move back into that real quick. Awesome. Well, cool. I'm going to try to see if I can do this live stream while the kids are running around and playing.
Are you live?
Yeah, I am. Hey, say hello.
Hello, world.
What's up?
Can I see you?
Maybe. On Twitch. Well, what's up?
You called me.
Or something like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sweet! Awesome. All right, well, Kelsey's like, shh, Daddy's live. Oh, man. Cool. Anyway, you were brought here tonight because I am going to try to recreate this scene from Justice. I hear myself now. Let me share this on my personal page. Live streaming if you want to check it out. Cool. Anyway, all right, cool. So yeah, I couldn't find the right picture for this, but I knew in my brain when I watched Justice League, I was like, there's a split second where I forgot where they are. They're in Russia, is that right? That scene where anyway, it's close to the end, and he's fighting the parademons and everything, and the sky is red. They bust into that dome, and anyway, he busts out of his gliding back down to the earth. He's got his grappling hook out and everything. I just remember that split second where there's a lightning strike behind him. I'm like, oh, that's a cool scene. He's got his cape out. He's got his grappling hook. He's about to face and. Oh, thank you so much. My lovely wife just brought me coffee. Hey, buddy. There's a lightning bolt behind him, and it's cool. And you really don't need another reason to do something Photoshop-wise other than it's cool. So, I took a screenshot from YouTube, and that's exactly what it's titled. Batman and Batmobile versus Parademons Scene Justice League. There we go. So yeah, so I just took a screenshot of that. I'm like, I want to recreate this. So I've got a couple of things. I've got like a little sunset scene thing, and I think I've got everything I need. I don't know if I want to bother with this whole city. I think I want to make it a little bit closer of a close-up shot. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking as much and just start getting to work. But anyway, so we've got Nick, and I want to try to figure out what image. We took so many. Oh, man, so many people. There are so many awesome shots. I'm just kind of like going down the list and seeing. I'll go with this one because I kind of looked earlier, and his expression looks like background because, as you can tell, the cape has got a very specific look to it, and we can't really... well, I mean, yeah, we're going to have to Photoshop that, long story short. So, anyway, I know I want to use this image. I'm going to pull it out and start cutting. I'm going to sharpen it. 65, no. Just because I feel like it. Nashville night. Yeah, boy! All right. Sorry, I'm on my phone. You probably watch me on Twitch. If you're watching me on Twitch, then you can actually see everything I'm doing because there's a camera on my face. But on Facebook, there's not that. So, and Jodrin joined. Hello, Joe. All right, cool. So as you can see, I've got a very, very messy photograph. I would love a big studio. Maybe. I forgot to put that in the link. I can do that real quick. Can I? Can I do that now that we're streaming live? No. Okay. Well, I can say it, or maybe I can edit the post and it not in the live video. Let's find. Maybe. I'm hoping screens, then maybe it didn't cut off. I think this is the Bebo.com/RyanSimsPhotography save. I got the red dot. It says live. Timer's still ticking. And before I added that link to the post, yeah, and because as I was just saying, this is my garage. A lot of junk over here and a lot of junk over here. So not the, have a little more cash. Oh, hey, look at this. Got a link right here. Boom. You can send me money if you really like my work. You can just consider it a digital tip jar. Beg for quarters. So by all means, send. Maybe if a lot of people send a little, baby steps, and we can all contribute to the Ryan Sims Photography Fund. Become a little bit more legit. And out. If you're watching, I apologize. This is the most boring part right here. Forever. Oh well. That's why we're doing all this in Photoshop. Because we can. So anyway, yeah, you're going to see a lot of this stuff. We really overshot. There's a lot of good things from this photo shoot. And I'm not even kidding. Because to do these composites, they take hours. These shots. I really need to start limiting how much I shoot, because every time we get a good idea, I'm like, oh yeah, let's do that. That's gonna take forever to edit, which is totally fine. I'm okay with taking forever to edit. I just don't have the time. I have to find the time. Let me zoom out. Is that a little bit there? I see the highlight of his boot. Oh, we're zoomed into like 1600%. Enough. You could see the hair off of a tick at this resolution. To use that expression, but we're just zoomed in really close. Think of it like that. There are probably people watching this right now, so if I don't respond to any of your comments, then it's probably face first and see what's going on. Actually, now that I mentioned that, let me just do that. Awesome. Hey, Mom. Cool. Is Twitch still going? Maybe. Okay. We good. Alright, don't bog down on me now. Awesome shots that we took. We had, you know what? Little glimpse. Batman. Got Harley Quinn. Wonder Woman again. And then we had a Robin stuff. Man, it's gonna be so cool. More Arrow, more Deadshot. Alright. Because it is quiet.
Frustrated to yelling this messing with her. I remember when they told me I wasn't the homie, I was a set. She said ahead of my destiny. I felt the burden, I felt and turned and grabbed some dirt. She said that my son's inside it. It's hard to pray and say the name of what I will listen. This prison system is lynching my baby. Even Rikers Island providing some baby. He gotta die to be safe, and I'm still alive. Let us pray. It's getting harder, God, I need. Because I need thee, never let me go. Don't I know that God, I need thee. He's tired of weeping for bodies, no other that's under that sheet. He mumbled something I seen the other day. Through the park with lots of children, dogs, and balls of filth. Also different, walks beside the Christian, can't decide the difference. I provide the bridge. He frowns and says he wants to hate. I'm this neck and text him how's he hanging. Treat him like he scares the curse of him. He knows precipice of trading places, so he been to place and crazy ways.
Oh man, I gotta get comfortable. Oh, my back is like killing me. I'm gonna be editing this for a little bit. I gotta get comfortable. Listening to some Jack Berry, Shaolin, some other. It's good meaty music. What I like to call it. Got that lyrical theology going on. Oh man, like I said, this is start getting into some fun stuff, or at least it's fun for me. So.
The God who created to one story, which is the greatest story ever told. I check it. Let's go find lessons. Always keep in a humankind we find blessings for plenteous. God is amazingly generous. Praise benefits in a state of innocence. Limited. Not long after came a limit. Word woman to birth, even the earth ruled by the curses. But instead of a wait, immediately God sent a seed would be the one to crush the head of the snake. Yo, wait, what's this? Whoa, what gracious gift. And Jehovah this was made his brother bleed. Indeed, things got progressively worse. Every section of the earth been affected by the curse. And though God's judgments against sin were gory, praise the Lord. Holy that he found them in the water, fire in the valley of slaughter, Sodom and Gomorrah. But at the same time, he's so gracious and patient that from one man he created a whole nation. Eventually enslaved, he brought him out with signs and wonders, satisfied the hunger. Then he appeared on Mount Sinai in thunder when God ruled government.
I'm sorry, there's no easy, fast way to do this. Just gotta take the long way to do it. If you want to do it good, you gotta do it the long way.
In exile to take their punishment like a grown man. Then with his own hand, he takes the land. And while in their four after 400 silent years, filled with sighs and tears, in Bethlehem the Messiah appears. God in the flesh, second person of the Trinity, at 30 back to back, miraculous acts, a stumbling block to the self-righteous, but to humble his flock, said to awake. He came was to pay the sum for the depths of our wickedness, our wretched sinfulness. Bless his magnificence, his perfect. Yet he was wrecked in his death. So the elect would be the recipients of its benefits. Through faith and penitence, we get to be in heaven sent. It never diminished. Jesus, the author, producer, director, and star of the story that'll never ever end, ever end.
Yeah. Whew. Hey, buddy. Yep, Daddy's in here. Man, this will give you arthritis right here.
So, you're really feeling, then it's gotta be Pandora. Tap to start your free trial of Pandora Premium.
That's fun.
All got solutions for these animals to free us from our lower selves. Ever since they took us from the motherland, Islam holds the Quran, trying to hold on to time. Holds the Quran, while dudes on the streets trying to hold on to time. While Buddhists look for peace, Hindus and Sikhs. The truth is, I get it. Jesus. I say, oh, we using the Bible? Oh, okay. But let me show you what the text say. Checkmate. Context is so the characteristics represented judgment to come and other things, but it wasn't describing this. He has five in that same
Oh man, I sort of. Oh man. Batman here, not the person assisting.
Jesus is the culmination of all the Old Testament pages. The last Adam, all of his temptations, the firstborn from the dead, the fruit of the new creation. And all your sacrifices would never suffice, because Yahweh only accepts perfection in life. So by the
And add that other cape to make it look more. I'll say here in just a second, a couple minutes.
A Catholic man holds his book. Islam holds the Quran. My dudes on the streets trying to hold on to time. My dudes on the streets trying to hold on to time. My dudes look for peace. Hindus and Sikhs. That's why I hold on.
You need to have friendships and relationships with people who disagree with you. Disagree with you. Disagree with you.
Yeah. Everybody deals with. Everybody is different.
I need to cut out Batman. There we go.
Yeah. One of the greatest temptations I'm facing right now is getting on the market. I need a larger target. You know I'm part of audience. Who's spending dollars on this? Temptation. You be a lame that hate this. Office is foolish to say this. So please. I just want to appease the IRS and pay off my debts. I don't need to be rich. I'm fighting to be a man. Trying to lead the fam. Trying to please the fam. I gotta come with that southern fam. Be fake as a toupee. Got me feeling like Lupe. When it cool, it wasn't meant for you. It's for the kids who do. And I know that I can be an elite rap by the radio or the garbage on it. Call it what you want. I'm an artist. I don't care what the hottest.
Going a little batty, eh? Oh, I might be going a little batty, Mom. Is a little space in between the legs here. We're going to cut that part out. So let's go ahead so we don't lose our progress.
Out of guesstimation, the desired destination is a tireless journey, but I ain't giving in. That's last days, and I'm on my knowing what I know now. It's never been official to been a picture of patience, never been official to run a marathon. I'm not your Malcolm X, very my wisdom in trouble places. She placing her hands on me. I'm trying hard to face it. I'm trying hard to trying at all, but maybe you got to use your mind. It's gonna be just it's gonna be.
Let's see. Spotify. I need to make. You hear me clicking away. There we go.
Watch this short video uninterrupted.
Cut in, right? So this part right here is going to give me issues, so I'm just for a second. So we'll just do it.
Thanks for watching. Click here for more information.
All right.
Minutes of ad.
The sovereign ruler, this is not a rumor. Got the truth, so we about to school you. Check out the style and do it. Shout it to you like the longest movement. Christ put us up a partly just that cat from the furnace. Through Jesus' extravagant service, immaculate purchase. He's to execute the plan and substitute the sin. In the place of the wicked on the cross, he was lifted, but we consider the
All right. Let's see.
He's the sovereign thriller, the awesome killer, the solemn killer, the form revealer, the goddess thriller, yeah. We can take any time in the scripture. Once again, the cross of the crown, yo, Satan had a shut hold on him. Fight for the rope and open in. All to the eye, to the S, to the E, to the N, that's what we hoping in. Risen on his spell check, the risen king can rinse clean, the most rebellious. I was hellbound, now I'm spellbound.
All right. So this is going to be our reference image, and obviously it's not going to be exactly perfect, but we're going to use it as a reference image to go back and forth on, and we're going to do it like this instead. Now, yes, I am fully aware that it's not going to be exactly the same. I'm not going for that. I'm just kind of going for not necessarily accuracy, but just going for the pose. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to change, add some contrast in just a little bit. I'll go ahead and add this background here. Alright, so let's see. Let's add this. Alright, let's look through here and see what we got for capes. Actually, you know what? I think in this other photo shoot we did. Was it this one? That's, yeah, bust it up. Open that up. All right, cool. Here is. I'm not going to do this perfectly, but because I'll fix all of that in a moment. What do we need to do here? I'm gonna cut through his arm real quick. There we go. Alright, so let's add that picture back. So obviously this is probably going to look terrible at first, but keep changing things. So that's what we're going to be doing, this whole process. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make that an object that I can manipulate and liquefy. It'll let me do it. There we go. Yeah. Rasterize. Okay. Do I need to change this? I'm wondering. Nope. Actually, I'm going to do it like this. Escape. Let me go inside here. Liquefy. Alright. Show background. Okay. There we go. Do I need to copy that one? Flip it? I don't know. Let's find out. Just talking out loud here. Flip it? Yeah, let's flip it. Nope, let's just delete that one real quick. I'll go back. And go back to this layer. Let's go to this. So the cape to his cowl. Cut his arm. And bring it right, y'all. See what's going on. Alright. There? Oh, you know what? Let's see. Save. There we go. Nice. All right, cool. So we got part of that. I'm gonna. Ow. Oh man. So yeah. What's up, Donnie and Tanya and Heidi? How are y'all? To drop a comment. What does it? Go to bebo.com/RyanSim Photography. Put in $1 or $2. Digital tipping jar. All about that. All right, let's see. What we got? Okay. There we go.
The story starts at the climax. We find that time's lapse don't mind act. Zoom in the lens on Christ's agony in the garden, doomed for his friends and had from misery and with a lot to say, but we do the same thing when we don't watch and pray. Like Judas, we self-priced out to get the treasure, whether it's the cheddar or forbidden. He doesn't fit our agenda. Like Peter, we have misplaced fleshly confidence, but we'll deny the Lord when faced.
There we go. Sweet. All right, so Kate.
The way they treat the Lord of glory is the base in his bow. But you miss the point if you don't see your face in the crowd. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? My Lord. Were you there? Were you there? Were you there? Were you there? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there? Were you
All right, let's see. Hit okay there. So probably once I make this cape, I'm gonna actually fix it and readjust it. Probably, but oh well.
And the chief priest, his arrest is not just. Neither is the trial while Jesus being treated foul. He Peter's denial. Sent to Pilate, to Herod, back to Pilate. The violence of humanity
Let's see.
for the crowd. He's doomed to die. An angry mob who's ashamed I bow because I see my face in the crowd. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? My Lord. Were you there? I was there. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? My Lord. Were you there? I was there. Were you sometimes it causes me to tremble. Yeah. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Yours. It's guilty participant in plotting, scheming, betraying, bargaining, and handing him over to be crucified. Try. Before we can begin to see the cost of something done for us, leading us to faith, leading us to repentance. The man or woman is prepared to own his share in the guilt of the cross. Grace.
There we go. Let's keep doing this. Yes. Alright, now that I've done all of this junk, let's fix this so this doesn't look like a mess. Let's fix this up, get rid of Cool. Yeah, I'm going to group that up and just label it cape. There we go. Alright, so obviously that looks a little lopsided. So like I said before, I'm not going to the way that has it, so I might just kind of fix that up a little bit, make it, ooh, look at that. Make it a little bit better. There we go. Alright, so let me fix this Photoshop. Do some cleaning up. And let's see. Like that. Okay, and then let's see, what's another one? This one. Alright, and then let's see, this right here, a little bit. Alright, cool. So, alright. So now that we got that, and I've actually got that grouped, I can and maybe do some things to it that would make it look a little bit cleaner. Totally gonna take that out. Woo! Cool. Alright, so now that I've got the cape to make it look a little bit more black, and image here, so which will help me out a lot because anytime you motion blur something, it's just not a lot of details, so that's always good. So take some details, leave them in, like right in here, just kind of show that it's actually a cape. So it might leave it dark towards the bottom here. Alright. And I might get a little bit more Sweet. Okay. So let's bring that lightning bolt in. But actually, before we do that, get that like little. Hey.
Horrible, right? On the other side, you have the people who say, I just want to praise, right? But if you have doxology, you have idolatry. God is. So God is concerned with both. He's concerned with an accurate understanding of Him, and that accurate understanding of Him leading to praise, adoration, and worship towards Him.
Let's do that. Maybe increase some of the lightning bolt. We'll look at it and see where it is. Let's see. Let's use. This looks like the straightest one, maybe. Let's use this one. Right. And I am going to stretch that out just a little bit. And add an outer glow, some blue. Then let's do inner glow with a lighter blue. Not that though. Alright. Nope. Brighter.
Yesterday and today, I saw the same thing happen to a music form that has happened to my life. Cleaned it off, made it new, filled it with life. Let me give you a warning that's very important. As a preacher, I know this. Whenever eloquence
Here we go.
is important in the words spoken, there is no power.
There we go. Let's take this. Put a little motion blur to it, but I'm trying to think of if I want to do that or. There we go. A little motion blur there. We'll go to 30%. That'll work. And then maybe duplicate that to make it a little bit more impactful.
If coolness and dryness is what you seek, sprinkle yourself, and you shall not reap.
Gold Bond Men's Powder, all over wetness and odor protection with an irresistible scent.
You want some more wisdom? Because I got a whole lot to give.
Gold Bond
I might do it like that instead of.
Shack wisdom.
Just better to be called. Let's take it and reject it.
Gold Bond Men's Powder Spray controls odor and absorbs wetness with an irresistible scent. Stay cool.
With Gold Bond.
Summer may be ending, but the deals are just heating up on eBay with up to 70% off home and fashion. That Adidas gear, up to 70% off. That patio chair you've been eyeing, up to 70% off. Shop eBay's end of season sale right now. Color. eBay.
Imagine your dream carpet installed for free. The Home Depot offers all
Oh, no, go back.
installation with minimum purchases of $699. No hidden fees and no surprises.
let's see what's going
Imagine
on. Same.
free carpet
Okay.
installation that's actually free. The Home Depot. More saving.
See, lightning copy.
License numbers including 47781 available / license numbers.
I might do it like that.
I wanted to make Angry Rosé out of my love for rosé wine. We came here in France.
I'm wondering, it looks like that little red shot of whatever little plasma rifle that they were shooting across. I'm trying to think if I want to add that or not,
My
but
heart overflows with a pleasing theme.
I might.
I address my verses to the king. And my tongue is like the pen of a ready scribe. Lord Jesus, all praise.
Let's see.
Yeah, Lord Jesus, I dedicate this to you. All praises is due to the Holy One, faithful and true. You give me
Alright, so there's going to be lightning behind him. I'm going to add a little glow back there. And let's see, I'm going to add some of the effects from that to this layer. Actually, nope, I'm just going to do that. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna add another. Stop. I'm gonna add another layer here. The Maybe a little bit more yellow. Nope. See warm highlights. Alright, so obviously if we had blue lightning, we're going to have blue behind him. So let me...
There's many groups that you can follow, but I found a piper that you don't have to pay the dangerous duty of the life for. Humility will make your burden lighter. And when you're lonely, count the cost of all your idols. When your toes are on the precipice of knowledge of the holy as you face your rivals. And knowing God keeps like a Packer fan and easily the sovereignty of God.
Realistic. Let's go back. And I'm going to try to see if I can find that. What was it? I might add just a tad bit of a motion blur to that back motion to it, which probably won't do much, but nope, I'm not gonna do that. More glow and highlights that background by maybe 10%. Kind of paint over here at the horizon line and changing that to overlay. There we go. And let's see, what else are we doing? All right. I'm going to use something like this, maybe. Let's see, let's change this color to red. And then maybe also changing the opacity. Hey, there we go. see the plasma shot. I guess I'll call it that. Actually, you know what? Let me do.
If this were just any car, then you could buy it from just anyone. For those who never settle, it's either Mercedes-Benz Certified Pre-Owned or it isn't. The Mercedes-Benz Certified Pre-Owned sales event now through your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. Come in today and take advantage of first month's payment credit, our unlimited mileage warranty for up to 5 years, and special financing offers available through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services.
See your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer for complete details and limitations on first month's payment credit and certified pre-owned warranties.
Honestly, I forgot how to do this. What is it?
Hey there, this is Kevin from Small Town Poets. Thanks for listening to Middle of a First Love, a new song off our latest album titled Say Hello. Be sure to add it to your Spotify playlist now.
Introducing new light-proof, slip-resistant wood-look porcelain tile from the Home Depot. Starting at just $1.99 a square foot, it's 50% more slip-resistant than ordinary tile. It's waterproof, stain-proof, scratch-resistant, and works indoors or out in your kitchen, bathroom, patio, or any area of your home with new light-proof, slip-resistant porcelain tile. Just $1.99 a square foot. Only at the Home Depot. Or save it. Or do it. Selection varies by store. The persistence basic tiles with TCOF less than or equal to 0.42.
It's because of the atonement of the Lord Jesus Christ that we're able to have access to the throne room of God through prayer. In Psalm 65, verses 1 to 4, it says this: Praise be unto you, O God of Zion, and to you shall vows be performed, O you who hears prayer. To you shall all flesh come. When iniquities prevail against me, you atone for our transgressions. Blessed is the one you choose and bring near to dwell in your courts. We shall be satisfied of your house, the holiness of your temple. And so with that in mind, just pray. Have a word. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ and in the power of the Holy Spirit, just cry out, Lord, praise the Father. Heavenly Father, it's in the name of Jesus I pray. He is the way. For his sake, please receive what I say. First things first, blessed be your holy name. There's none like you. You stand alone and you reign. Lord, you know my praise. You remember that I'm just Jesus who overcame. It's in him I put my trust. No confidence in the flesh. It's obvious I'm a mess, no doubt. Much more or less than what I can see manifest. I daily fall short of your glory. I fell so many times, my sins always before me. I take time to ponder the opportunities I squandered and how I'm close to wander. I'm here yonder, my foolish, restless heart clings to dear idols, which can never satisfy me in mere trifles. Like David said, you can be in behind me before. You convict me of the sin that I've been trying to ignore. Lord, you see my immaturity, you see my insecurity, you see all my impurity. How long will you endure with me? My heart's laid before you start naked undressed. I pray that you would become greater and that I become less. Yes, when I see Jesus and his lips. And actually, I'm as primitive as can be compared to his magnificent. You show me his glory of Christ. He's so holy. My only hope is that you look upon the lowly. So I'll humble at your throne. Not based on my righteousness, but Christ's merits alone. I'm crying out for mercy as I magnify.
Alright, let's see what else can we do to this image to kind of make it more cool. So the cape looks like we need to group it all as one. There we go. And give it a little motion blur action. Let's see. Just gonna put it as a smart layer, or yeah, smart object, and hopefully that will not crash my computer. Oh, what's up, guys? Whoever's still watching this. Alright, so let's see. Let's add that right. Chong. I think 35 is probably good. Let's go to 40. Yeah, that's good. And then what else? Probably can add it to him too. And put Batman as a smart object. That way I can kind of paint in the motion blur as needed. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's add a little bit more darkness behind Batman there, behind his cape. Kind of matches and blends in a little bit better. There we go. And now that Batman's a smart object, we're going to go to motion blur. We do 20%. Nope, not that. Motion blur. And let's go 25. Yeah, 25%, I think. And he's got a little bit of motion blur now. Now, obviously, he's kind of blurry. So we're going to take that layer, hide it, and just kind of paint it, except for like places we want detail, like say the face. And so let's just play around with it and see what comes up. Oh yeah, I need. Gonna add a little darkening to Batman so I can kind of blend in some of these that seem like they don't really. I mean, that might be good enough, honestly, but. There we go. Let's see what else. Save that at least. And probably gonna add a little bit more motion blur to that lightning, I think. Save that. And what else can we do? Put it behind all the stuff. Let's put it as rope. It's gonna be blurred anyway, so You're about to see the easiest rope ever. And here's a dot. And boom, there it is. From there, I'm gonna go with there. Yeah, and just
Lyrical theology is
boom,
rhyme,
easy.
rhyme pattern, and theology is the study of God. So it's the study of God within the context of hip hop. And what we do is from the Bible and put it directly into rhyme form. So this could be either the explanation of the doctrine from scripture, or it could even be line by line exposition. I have a song called Chapter 3, verse 10 to 24.
Alright, and now that we got that, what else we're gonna do? Let's go back to this glow copy. Add a little bit of glow up there to it. Let's see what we've done. So that's the original image. Got our background. And put a little haze there. Get some lightning. A little glow effect. Got my rope. Got Batman in here. Alright, let's go ahead and add some dots.
Old school tactics depicted in Genesis. I guess if it ain't broken, then why try to fix it? If the song is a hit, you ain't gotta remix it. He makes the name seem sweet, but all his top priority is that we deny the book. Tactic one's the Bible. And if you're reading it, he'll try to keep you from believing it. If you believe in it, he'll try to keep you from believing it. Got temptations for every season.
Who's that? It was like Batman. Hey, buddy. You gonna sit with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Batman. That's a lot of messages. I bet. I'm almost done. Daddy's gonna come right out. But it's looking pretty cool, I think. Getting some film accuracy.
Presents
eBay. Up to 70% off. Shop eBay's end of season sale right now and fill your cart with color. eBay.
Imagine your dream carpet of $699. No hidden fees and no surprises. So the dream carpet you want. Expecting. Imagine free carpet installation that's actually free. The.com/licensing.
Thanks to streaming, people are soundtracking their lives more than ever. Reach our
The work that God did in Adam for them was just bringing them in and giving them. Now, since then, we come in already. God, we want our space. We want God, we want our elbow room. We want God on our own terms. Set the terms on how we get God, so it's all around you.
I'm going to add a couple of little color lookups, and I think we'll be pretty much done with this image here in just a second. So I want to label that one. We'll label this one. Blue snow. Film socks too much. See the got so many layers now I can't even tell where everything is. Okay, that's what I had it labeled as. Oh man, I think I am going to call it right there. There's probably plenty of things I could probably continue to still do to it, but I think as far as film accuracy goes, I think we're pretty close. Yeah, that is us Justice League. And I have spent enough time away from my family tonight. So, whew, yeah, it is hot up in here. If you like it, share it with some people. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. Like I said, I think on Vivo.com.